everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today is a February wrap-up. Bit of a slow reading month. I only read 2 books, which is absolutely fine because I started a new job and I've been doing lots of trading and stuff. So I'm quite pleased with it. One is a 5-star read and one is a 3-star read. And I am going to be kind of brutally honest. If I didn't like a book or didn't care for it, or I'm not going to say that I like it. You know, I need to give reviews, proper reviews, not like I love every single book, not that I have done in the past, but you know. Here we go. So the 2 books that I read in February, the first one is Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield. This book, I kid you not, it just felt it took forever for me to read. It was a slow burner, a slow read, and you did have to have a lot of patience with it. But I only ended up giving it a 3-star. It started off really, really good, where it's set along the Thames, in one of the inns where they all get together, the regulars, and they talk about stories and folklore and stuff. And then one day this man walks into the pub, dripping wet, with a dripping wet girl, probably about 9, 10, 11, I'd say, in his arms. The local nurse, Rita, takes the girl. They see to the man, they see to the girl, but they realise, oh, she's dead. She's not breathing. But later, when Rita has taken this girl to another room in the inn to, you know, check her over, try and find out who she is, she starts breathing again and she's alive again. And it just follows Rita, and there is a lot of characters in this book. I felt there's a lot of characters and I did have trouble keeping up, whether it was just me or people in general who are not very keen on this book. There are various characters that claim that the girl is their daughter or their sister, because they have disappeared or they've died, and they're just hoping for that bit of hope that that daughter, that girl is their daughter, that she's actually alive and well. As I said, there is a lot of characters, and it was a slow burner. For me, I just gave it 3 stars. It started off really good, but as the book went on, I was slowly losing interest, which is a real shame, because I think if I had more patience with it, it could have been maybe a 4-star read. But yeah, just very quick review about this one. Yeah, so if you've read it, you know, do you agree with me that it was a slow read and you did need patience? I don't know, but yeah, that started off the month, so I could feel myself in a slump after this. The next book I read completely changed my reading for February, thinking I'm going to end up in a slump after this. But I went to the library because I'm trying to use the library more this year. And actually Cody picked this book, A Double Life by Charlotte Filby. It's a thriller. And what can I say? I read this bit of a chunker in about 2.5 days. I could not put it down. It follows the story of Gabriella. She works for the Foreign Office, and sometimes she goes to work in different countries. She might have to work in different countries, mainly Moscow. She's got a partner, Tom. She doesn't feel ready to get married, but then she ends up falling pregnant with her first child, Sadie. And she's about to go for abortion, but she doesn't. She changes her mind, and she ends up being the, I suppose, breadwinner. She goes out to work, and Tom stays at home because the stay-at-home dad. And then she also has another child with Tom, and again he stays at home being a stay-at-home dad while she goes out to work. One day her friend Madeline gets another job in another sort of like foreign office, and Gabriella stays where she is, but she's starting to uncover things about her boss, and he doesn't like it. And he said, oh, you know, you spill these beans about, your family's going to end up being killed by these people, and he shows photos that have been taken of her family. So she leaves her job, but she doesn't tell her partner that she's basically had to leave her job. So this is when her double life, she starts to live a double life. She ends up pretending to go to work, but then she ends up meeting this guy, Ivan, who they end up meeting every now and again, and he really likes her, and she's saying, oh, I can't move in because it's all complicated and stuff, but she's not honest and open that she's got a partner at home with 2 kids. She just goes along with it, and then she ends up having a baby with him. Yes, she's a mom, and she's living this double life, and I do not know how this girl does it, because I just don't. She ends up saying she has to go to Moscow for a few months, where she goes to have the baby. And then her friend Madeline, who's on a bit of a case, basically warns her that Ivan is not who he says he is. He's actually very dangerous, and you need to get out. So she has to go back to the house. She drugs the nanny, which I think is kind of in on Ivan being who he is, and she ends up fleeing with her daughter with him, but she also wants to keep Tom and the other children safe, so she has to say we need to go to a safe space, and it all comes out that she has led this double life for a very, very long time, for a few years. And in the end, he agrees that obviously for the safety of the children, they have to flee together. So all 5 of them end up going into a safe place for them. But it was absolutely amazing. I couldn't put it down, and this was definitely a 5-star, my favourite read of February. So yeah, absolutely amazing read. If you haven't read it and you like thrillers, please read this one, because yeah, I might even try another Charlotte Filby book at some point. But yeah, definitely a 5-star read, very gripping, couldn't put down. So yeah, a very quick February wrap up, which is less than 10 minutes this month. But yeah, it is what it is, and I don't care, you know, I read for enjoyment. So I hope you like my very quick February wrap up. I have got, after this video goes up, it'll probably be on Friday, I do have a reading vlog of me reading this book for the whole weekend, so look out for that. Make sure you subscribe so you know when that video goes up as well, and any other videos that I post up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What have you read what did you read in February? Did you read any thrillers, or have you got any disappointments? Let me know below. And yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Very important. Okay, and I will see you again for another video next time. Bye.